Everyone, and welcome to Crazy Cat's Masquerade. Grab your cat and a mask, sit back and enjoy the party. Today's vlog is going to be a book discussion. It's getting close to Halloween and everyone's getting their creep on. I'm really feeling it this year. I'm feeling really in the mood. So I would like to discuss a favourite book of mine from my favourite author, Stephen King. My favourite book of his of all time is Rose Madder. This isn't one of his haunted somethings, but it is a creepy story all the same, masqueraders. Just to recap, so it's fresh in your mind without having to read it all again, which isn't a bad idea though. It's about a woman called Rose who was being abused by her husband, who is a really sick, twisted, sadistic cop. And she makes a run for it, tries to set up a new life, and he comes after her. And when he comes after her, the story is partly told from his point of view, and you get this most incredible insight into the way this guy works, how he corrupts and abuses the police force and the resources at his fingertips. Rose finds a painting which is titled Rose Madder, and it turns out to be a portal to another place where she comes across a doppelganger of herself, which is also called Rose. And the doppelganger is the anti-Rose. Rose started out as this real, naive woman. The anti-Rose is truly the anti-Rose, and she makes Rose an offer to dispose of her husband if she will lure him to her. And at this point, Rose the Hunted becomes Rose the Hunter. She lures him to Rose Madder, and she takes care of him. And just to jog your memory, remember the maze of the bull? That was some seriously creepy stuff down in that maze, masqueraders, some seriously creepy stuff. And especially, you remember what happens to Norman when he chases Rose into this alternate reality and he gets trapped in that mask. It's just, full on creepy. So why do I like this book so much? Why is this my favourite? I love the way it tells the story of Rose. I love the way it drags me in, and I felt like I was standing with Rose the whole way through. I was with this poor woman getting the living daylights beaten out of myself, and so it felt I was with her when she decided to flee, and standing at the end of her footpath wondering, do I turn left or right here? I was with her on that bus hoping that, no one would recognise her. It just dragged me into that point where I was part of the story, and in a way that TV and movie just is unable to do. Although, having said that, I would love to see a movie adaptation of this. If it's done right, masqueraders, winner. And on that point, I'd like to also discuss, who do you think would make a great Norman? Comment below, love to hear your thoughts. Another thing I really love about this book is the point it makes about everybody having two sides to them. You come across people and everyone thinks, they're so sweet and they wouldn't hurt a fly. But we don't really know everybody, I don't think, and I don't really think we can say that we would know what someone is capable of if their back was up against the wall, like in the case of Rose here, being abused by her husband. The change in her, it's not so much a change, I think, as this is the other side of her. This is her spinal steel. And some people probably read this and thought, wow, I didn't think Rose would be capable of this. I didn't think she'd be capable of doing what she did to get rid of Norman. I sat there thinking, yeah, everyone's got two sides to it, and now you, constant reader, have met that other side. I would really love to discuss that angle with you, fellow masqueraders. Please comment down below or in my Facebook page. I really would love to hear what you think of this, good, bad or indifferent. What did you think of Rose and when she became the anti-Rose? Were you rooting for her to run for her life? Were you rooting for Norman to catch her? And do you agree or disagree on the fact that everyone does have two sides to them, as is expressed in this book? Alright guys, if I don't catch you before, have a great Halloween, keep your creep on, and I'll be back with another book club vlog later. Take care and ciao for now.